found a stack of money literally from the 1800s. This money is so old, most of them say Confederate States of America. Okay, this gotta be worth something. Some of this money has slaves on it. Wow, this is from 1839. That's crazy.
Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Yahweh being the true name for Heavenly Father, Yahushai being named for His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and taught the truth and will well, and salutations to Jehovah elect, pushing this truth and honesty and sincerity. Let's go to Yahweh, because you know this is Spirit Power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and this lesson just going into more updates and times and events. You see, what the lady found. She found a lot of really old money, and the money had slaves on it. Okay, I want to read this precept. It's the book of Exodus 21:6. It says, "And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death." Which is why you got Esau, Edom, that's going to be going into hardcore bondage and permanently eradicated from the face of this earth. All right, because you're not supposed to do that, to another man. And he did that to an entire nation of people. As a matter of fact, God's chosen people, what the world calls God, His people are the Hebrew Israelites, and those are the so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans. And that slave trade happened to those people. Okay, and we were also scattered through various parts of the world, and you'll find histories of slave trade in different countries too. And a lot of those people that were slaves, even in other countries, you might find amongst other quote unquote nationalities. Those are a lot of those are Israelite foreigners. They look like the other nations, but they're not. But they're really Israelites, and they've been enslaved, because the prophecy of us going into slavery is found in the book of Deuteronomy 28 chapter. And that was for punishment for us not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. So finding money like that just goes to show, the reality of it. And not only that, but where we're living in and how these people, really feel about you, where you come from. Man, okay? This is the book of Deuteronomy 28:68. And it says, "And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way thereof, whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you," meaning no man shall set you free. And here it is, the money, the transaction that was used for that slave trade. They got the slaves themselves printed on it, boasting and having us in oppression, in the captivity. They didn't care. There was no type of sympathy for that, for them to put that on money. Everyone saw that every single day, all these Edomites, and felt no type of way about it. We were just put on auctioning blocks. A lot of us have forgotten, us as a people, as I'm saying, a lot of so-called black people have forgotten that took place, and especially in this day and age, and this generation, these Generation Z, people. They don't care about that. They don't think about slavery. It really isn't taught in these schools no more. They're trying to keep it hush hush, and they're trying to say that they were indentured servants. They don't want to speak on the harsh realities of actually what happened. Why? Because it stirs up the conscience of these Edomites that there's going to have to be some type of payback eventually, because there was no type of retribution for that. They feel that they got away with it. The world sees that for now, that they got away with it, but the Lord has another plan for them. The scriptures say that he that leaveth in captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. You can find that in Revelation. So the payback's coming. Of course, they're going to want to try to, not talk about it no more. Because if you're Edomite, you have to be able to feel that, man. You have to be able to feel that. This is the book of 2 Peter 2, verse 3. "And through covetousness shall they with vain words make merchandise of you, and whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. Okay, so at the day when the Lord comes, the thief of night, which is going to come all of a sudden, unexpectedly, their judgment's going to happen. Why? Because they made merchandise of us, man. They went into another land and took us and brought us over here to modern day America. You know, so this is prophecy of who you are. Those are Israelites that's on money. And there's nothing new under the sun. Same thing happened to us in ancient Egypt. So it's a repetition. It's happened all over again, man. You know, so seeing these videos like this should stir up remembrance and stir up, you know, anger. And also should stir up a sense of wanting to get closer to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because that happened to us in the first place because we drew away from him, man. We broke the commandments. But more and more relics and more evidence is going to come out about that slavery. The Lord is bringing it to remembrance. All things he's bringing into remembrance, man. All things that happened to the past, that happened to us, all atrocities are going to be brought to light. Because we're getting closer to the time where he's got to pay for that. And there's a such thing as reincarnation within the scriptures. So a lot of those hardcore slave owners from back then, during the time when they used that money to buy slaves, they're back reincarnated today. They're walking right now. So they're going to be in their lot. They're going to be here to get the judgment from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua when he comes back, man. Who the word Italy calls Jesus Christ. All those people that did all that, all the torture, they're going to be a present on this earth when judgment comes. You know? Their damnation slumbereth not. Right. It says, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not. So yeah, it's been a long time for us, but it's not going to linger that much no more. All of a sudden you're going to have all this exposure coming out. Boom, 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 of what this devil did. And all the nations are going to be angry and mad. People are going to begin to hate the whore, man. You know? So, this is a quick in-transit lesson. Lord's will is edifying. I'm going to close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, Natasha Truth and Will Well. And salutations to you. Hopefully that pushes this truth and no honesty and sincerity. Shalom.